Hello, Fred here. I want to welcome all the members of the Secret Silver Stacking Society. And in this society, when it comes to me, I want to be honest, I want to be true, I want to be real. And to be honest with you is to say things that some people may not want to hear. I have money in SafeMoon, the token, the crypto token, and I'm starting to see some people question it logically. I'm not talking about FUD. I'm not talking about making up stories. I'm talking about some logical concerns that people have. And I think with any investment, if it's in a long term downtrend, you're going to question, did you make a wise decision? Now, a lot of people will say, well, you dollar cost average and you captured the loss and all that. I can understand that. I definitely can understand that. But I don't think we should beat up somebody or bash somebody who has logical concerns, who has expectation of the token to perform a certain way because that's the information we got from the dev team of SafeMoon. So a lot of people are like, well, if you say anything bad about SafeMoon, you're FUD and you're just a FUDster and ignore all this information that comes out that SafeMoon may be having some problems. Let's just ignore it. I don't come from that camp. And I think one thing a real investor has to look at both sides of the coin, as Robert Kiyosaki teaches in his books, where you got to look at the information supporting why the market could be going down. You got to look at information supporting why the market could be going up. The same principle comes to any investment. You got to look at information on why the investment may be bad. You got to look at information on why the investment may be good. The reason you want to do that is so you can hedge. You can hedge your investment, okay, from the downside. If you don't protect yourself from a downside, then what happens? You're susceptible to rug pulls. You're susceptible to losing a majority of your money. I see videos, people saying they're like SafeMoon Joe saying he's 99% in SafeMoon. Well, keep in mind, SafeMoon Joe had a video a while back. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, if he took it down, where he was going to do either a new channel or start talking about other cryptos that he's in. So it's not adding up in my opinion. So just be careful. Don't be a gambler. You got to know the difference between being a gambler and being an investor. A gambler is somebody who is going to just throw their money into one thing and risk it all in hopes of getting a high return. You rarely see gamblers successful. Even if people would say, well, Fred, what about lottery winners? Well, lottery winners, most of them file for bankruptcy, or end up getting in a worse financial position than they were before. So let's be logical. Let's look at both sides of the coin. Let's not bash somebody who says, hey, there's some real concerns going on with SafeMoon. And it would be nice if the dev team would answer some of these concerns or help quell some of these concerns that we have. So I'm just saying, I'm not even just invested in SafeMoon anymore. I'm in GMR, and GMR has done amazing, in my opinion, because yes, it's at a low, but it's not that much lower than where I got it from. And the tokenomics play is still going on. I'm a believer in tokenomics. I think tokenomics can be the future. But I know a lot of people say SafeMoon is the originator of tokenomics, and that may be true. But reality is there could be something going on that we need to be aware of, and we need to not throw all our eggs in one basket. You are not a true investor if you throw all your eggs in one basket. You're not. Because the reason I say that is imagine somebody who has the opportunity to invest in real estate. Most people don't want to, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of professional investors don't just put all their money into one home, one simple 3 bedroom house or whatever, or even 2 bedroom house. They don't put their money in it. They like to spread it out and have more than one door. Small multifamily properties or apartment complexes, things like that. These are what the professionals do because some people would argue, Fred, you're only doing one investment. Well, no, not necessarily, because you have different streams of income coming from that investment. It's not just relying on one door. There's multiple doors. So my point being is that you can invest in crypto. Nothing wrong with it. You can believe in tokenomics. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, understand that when you bet on one pony, chances are you're going to lose. And if you're a bettor, if you're a gambler, I wouldn't put all my money into one bet, even if I was a gambler, because when you gamble, majority of the time you lose. So I wouldn't be putting all my money on just one bet. Okay, so not to be repetitive, not to be redundant, I just see a lot of different things going on in the SafeMoon community. And I think as somebody who has money in SafeMoon, I think I had a responsibility to bring this information to you because I know members of the Secret Silver Stacking Society, they have other investments besides silver. Like I said, I want crypto to do well, so crypto can buy me more silver and hopefully even eventually get into real estate. But the more and more I study, the more and more I research, it's one crypto isn't going to do it. I'll have to be invested in multiple cryptos. I have to put a wide net out, even though I'm not. I have silver and I'm invested in silver and other things. I realize that it's like even if I was a stock investor, having all my money in just one stock and not owning any other stocks, what happens if that stock goes to zero? I have had stock and it has gone to zero on me. Unfortunately, I had a stock that I got free from Robinhood, and that stock went to zero. So I know that's not a lot. I didn't have really any money invested, but it still went to zero. So it still is possible. Like I said, there still are rug pulls happening out there. Not to say that SafeMoon is a rug pull, but and if there is a rug pull and you have it in one wallet, there's a chance of you possibly losing your other coins or tokens in your wallet. So you got to be careful out there. You got to look at see if there's a real dev team behind the new emerging token that's out. You also have to be aware that BNB, Binance, they've been having problems. So if they're on the Binance Smart Chain, you got to understand that if Binance suffers, that token on the Binance Smart Chain could suffer. I like the fact that there's a bridge with SafeMoon to get on the Ethereum blockchain as well. But my point being is to you guys is get education, not just from one outlet. There's pumpers out there. I've been in silver. I've been victim of pumpers. Mike Maloney was a pumper. He still is bullish on silver, which is fine. But when he was first doing videos, I bought into the fact that silver was a bargain at $40 an ounce, and it wasn't a bargain. And there wasn't as many silver products as there are now. I believe at that time. But anyway, or I wasn't as aware of the silver market as I am now. But my point being is, there's pumpers out there. With more and more investing communities, they can fall victim of maybe a guy with a large social media following, or just the community moderators pumping up whatever the potential investment is. And you got to be aware of the good and the bad of the investment so you don't fall victim to pumping. You don't get caught up in the enthusiasm. You know, there's the reason why you have successful salespeople, because they have enthusiasm, energy, and that enthusiasm and energy can suck you in and make you think, wow, this is great. He's so happy. I want to be happy too. So let me buy into this and put all my money into it because he's doing it too. And, you know, I'll be rich in a couple months, which isn't reality. That's not the real world. That's not how the world operates, you know, and I don't want to see anybody get scammed. And like I said, I'm not saying SafeMoon is a scam. I'm just saying it's not wise to put your life savings or everything you have into SafeMoon. It doesn't make sense. Yes, I know there's tokenomics. Tokenomics is great, but that's not the only token that does tokenomics on the block. So, a couple of announcements with this is I'm switching phones. I'm going to have a lower quality phone, so unfortunately the video quality will probably be a little bit poor. But as many of you have noticed, I haven't been showing much anyway, so I had a feeling I would be going into this direction. And, you know, I do apologize. Please bear with me. I may get another phone after a little while. But I'm cutting corners right now, so I'll have to use a cheaper phone. So this is Fred Gar here saying, you know what? Let's be investors. Let's be real. Let's live in the real world. And, you know, when we live in the real world and we live in this world with open eyes, we see who's taking advantage of whom. And, you know, the guy who makes the money, no matter if you're watching a game, the guy who makes the money doesn't matter if one team wins and one team loses. It's not the winning team that makes the most money. It's the guy who sold the tickets to the football game who makes the most money. And a lot of these YouTubers out here that have monetized channels are making money because they're selling tickets to the game. They don't care if SafeMoon goes to zero and it's a rug pull as long as they're making money. So I just want you guys to be aware of that. I just want you guys to be careful. And I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe keep this phone for a month and then switch over to the other one, which is lower quality. Okay, have a great week, great weekend. I'll see you in the next video. Fred Gar here, signing off. Sorry for the long video. And I will just say this, just 20 ounces to your name, as Silver5150 says. Put you 99% ahead of the game, and just 20 ounces to your name of silver will make you a member of the secret Silver Stacking Society. Don't bet the farm on silver, but put a little bit of money in silver. All right, bye-bye.